Right, where are we at now with the Chairman Starman regime? I don't think it's a good place. I think it's becoming very much apparent, almost on a daily basis. A Chairman Starman has a venal hatred of the white British people. In short, he can't stand the sight of us any more than we can stand the sight of him. Population replacement is still in full swing, or refugees, asylum seekers, as the Storm Estate would call them. I call them population replacement candidates, are still housed in hotels with every benefit that Chairman Starman's godless commie, Marxist, multi-ethnic, all-inclusive, pro-discrimination and positive discrimination cabinet can give them. And it's a shame, because white homeless are all over our streets. They don't put them in the Hilton like they do at the population replacement candidates. They let them die on the streets, and who gives a shit? It's just white scum that we don't need anyway, because we're replacing them with the third world. I mean, this has knock-on effects for young white British couples who would like to start a family, have a home. In short, they've been outcompeted by being discriminated against by the state, held back on council waiting lists for council properties. No, you can't have that. That's reserved for our population replacement candidates. You can't have a family. You can't start a new life. We don't want your white ethnic British children, because we want their children instead. It's getting bad. I mean, it's the same with mortgages too. They're unobtainable for most young white British couples who want to start a family. It isn't going to happen. I'll tell you something now. I've been around quite a while, probably the same as a lot of you, and I'm beginning to notice that certain kinds of people that I used to see years ago, certain kinds of white British types, you don't see them anymore. And you need to ask the reason why. And the reason why is because they're not coming here. They're not getting born anymore. There is no place for them here. Their antecedents, or the people who could produce the future generations of them, are not breeding, because there's no possibility of them being able to do that, because of the circumstances we find ourselves living in. The way of life here is coming to an end. I know you've got these old fogey people going on about British values and the British military and all the rest of it. It's absolute crap. Royal family will step in. No, they won't. They're supporting this because they don't really give a you-know-what who lives here. Their entitled, privileged way of life will continue, even if they have a multi-ethnic polyglot here in the UK as the new population. And that's going to happen. That is happening right now all around you. See my previous videos about population replacement. Look at Birmingham, Bradford, all those places, Leicester, non-white European cities now. It's London. I mean, I was in Barking and Ilford the other day, thought I was in downtown Karachi or Lagos. So population replacement is in full swing. The boats are coming in. They're the ones we know about, but they're also coming through the airports. They're coming here on student visas and not leaving. I mean, the amount of people coming into this place to replace us is overwhelming, and it's been very successful over the past 30 years. Lots of places now lost to Christianity, lost to Western civilization, lost to Western philosophical ideas on ethics and morality, gone forever. Certain places in this country, or quite a few places actually, will never see a white population again. It's getting to the point now where there's not really enough white people to go around to say that you're being racially oppressed, because they don't live there anymore. They can't blame the whites and get special treatment because they're beginning to disappear in vast tracts of the UK. Think about what I'm saying. I'm not making this up. Just look around you. It's there in front of you. Thank you.